This is Top Stadium Club full case random team number 3. I got 3 spots left. Taj is going to start taking out the packs. Brian for one more. I'm killing it from the store. One sec, Brian. Let me make sure I got everybody. We're good. I do. Ponce's name disappeared. Why did your name disappear, Ponce? What happened? Yep, full case. What did I do to Ponce? Oh, I took out Ponce on accident. I'm sorry, Ponce. Ponce, you were 17, I believe, right? Yes, you were 17. Brian will be there. You were 17. Let me follow that order. Let's see. Zilla was there. Ethan was there. Anybody asked for these numbers? Let me see what number, who wanted who, what left. K-Fed, Elkes, Axios. Panuelos was good, so I'll push that over here. So this can go up.
Keep going?
Yeah. You can take them all out.
Should I do these from the back, yeah?
You can do, I mean, for me, I line them up like this, and I just slash right on the top.
Gotcha.
And then I stick my hands in there, and I just get the top open. Yeah, Merlin, you can have spot 2, Merlin. It is open and it is there and it will be full. Merlin, you're good to send. Ranger Raz. Let me just make sure I didn't lose anybody's spots that they asked for. So you are above Ethan. Zilla didn't ask for a spot. Parson was in the store. Truett. Ranger Mars and Nuge was there. So Parsons would go here. Zilla would go there. Ethan would go there, and Ponce would go right underneath Ethan. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you go above Ethan. I'm sorry. There you go. So you would be number 16 by right, Ponce. You would be number 16. I apologize. Because Ethan did get a spot before you. Thanks, Bryant. That is the correct list. That was the correct list. I am playing with it because I follow the order. Oh, you can't see it. I follow the order of the store unless you ask otherwise. Sapphire is starting to move, guys. I know you are, Ethan. Me too, bro. Me too. Merlin's paid. Everybody's paid through. Thank you, guys. That's the list. Appreciate the fill, guys. Good luck. I haven't done compact yet, to be honest. I only did hobby. Here we go, guys. Dice roll, ace deuce or higher on the die. Good luck. We're going 6 times. 6 times. Do we have any? Yep, 30 spots. Everybody gets a random team. Here we go. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6th and final. 6 times. There it is. RYB up on the bottom. Merlin. And that 2 spot up top. Good luck. Oh boy, Axios. Does it have to do with Disney, Axios? Are you going for the Mickey Mouse Super or the Minnie Mouse Super? Here we go, guys. 6 times. Good luck, everybody on the team randoms. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th and final. Angels on the bottom. Tigers are up top. Let's see who's got what, guys. Let's see it. And here it is, alphabetized, guys. That's your teams. Feel free to let me know if anybody wants to trade. Emails are sent out. You're looking for Jay Walker on the Cardinals. And then you got Nolan Gorman as well. I haven't ever done light. This is my first time I'm doing light. Or compact. Is today our first day this week?
No, I was here yesterday.
Oh shit! Hey, no, because I was off yesterday. That's probably why. I didn't watch at all yesterday. I don't even know what I was doing.
Just a matter of time before Mr. Unlimited gets in here and starts hating on me.
Why would Akil hate on you?
He hates on me.
He's just Akil. Is there guaranteed autos a box in the compact ice? One per box. Okay. No cap. All right. Yeah, we don't like cap. Do one of these. We'll go into diamond icons after this probably. Flashbacks. If we don't get any movement, guys, I will remove flashbacks from the screen. And then I'll probably put up like Bowman's Best or something.
You gonna do it in stacks of two?
Yeah, stacks of two is cool. That way I don't got piles all over the place.
Gotcha.
No, I wish, Axios. I'm not going. We will be here. Blez will be on at 8 a.m. on Sunday on every single channel. Blez Pop, Blez Baseball, Blez Football, Blez Basketball, as well as Blez Instagram will all be here at 8 a.m. Pacific time on Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know if we're going to be on during the Super Bowl, but we will all be here and we will be live. There's no bad teams in this, Jason. All teams have beautiful cards in Stadium Club. All teams have beautiful cards. You're guaranteed to receive a package no matter what team you got. What I cannot promise is the value of those cards. Yeah, we're not. I think C Blez is going. I'm not sure if Backer or S Blez them is going to the game. I have zero clue. I doubt it, but to be honest, I'd even ask. Oh, the vibes is crazy over here. The strip is pretty nuts. Like, I avoid the strip, so I haven't been on the strip in, like, I haven't even drove past it in, like, 2 weeks. With these winter storms from California, I can tell you the 15 is pretty messed up from Cali to Vegas. I have a couple of friends that's driving from Cali to Vegas today, and they said it wasn't that bad. Little trafficy, but nothing, like, overly crazy. No, hell no. I mean, it depends what time I finish over here, but if I finish off in time, probably go to the in-laws. Chair out over here, Taj.
Gotcha.
Just because mine is lower usually, so.
No problem, man.
So I don't throw out my back. All right.
Standards or 59?
Standards. So here's your regulars. I normally load all of these up so I don't have to worry too much. Is anybody going to be in town for the Super Bowl, guys? If they are, let me know. Oh, shit, you want to give me a favorite touch? You know where these boxes go outside? Could you swap out a box with a new one, and then if you don't mind, just swapping that one out for me.
Gotcha.
Thank you, bro. Good luck, guys. Not for those teams. I might try and hit up like the mall. Might have some good sales, to be honest with you. Or I would imagine red of Josh Gibson. That's interesting. Die cut. Oh man, we gotta see. I gotta learn how to enunciate this again. Of Harper. There ain't no way I'm learning how to enunciate that again. Will Clark on the black. Jose Martinez. Why are these backwards? Are these variations? Bo Jackson on the red. To 75 in Washington, it's a purple of Menzies. I actually... Are you serious? A guy from Puno owns rhinos? Yeah, it's called that right there. Right there. That's the one. That's the insert right there. It's called Bryce Harper. That's what it's called. Our first auto is Ezekiel Duren for the Rangers. Zilla. And there's an Adley red behind that for the O's. You ain't getting me on this twice, boys. You're not getting it on me twice. Top shape pronunciation. Oh yeah, you guys want to see? That's all you guys had to ask me for was top shape pronunciation. I'll take you guys through that course. This is the compact Darred. This is the compact break. So this one doesn't have. There's a Corbin. Freeman on the red. There's Michael Harris on the die cut. Stargell. Trey Turner. Cavalli. Red of Carlos Rodon. Jose Ramirez on the red. Senga on the chrome. The next auto is Greg Wisseret for the Yankees. Yankees with the auto. And there's Jose Altuve on the red. Tatis. And that was the first two boxes. Next two. To 199, it's Musgrove on the orange. To 75 again, it's Rodon. Next auto is Garrett Stone. The Stone Garrett. Cassis on the red. Yeah, that insert. It's a beautiful insert. If we ever hit it again, I'll tell you the exact correct way how to say it. McGuire's in this? Oh, yeah, he was. That's right. I did hit that before. I had to hit it next, of course. Oh, yeah. It's called Going Yard is how you say it. It's not going. It's going. So, you know, you gotta use that. You got to use the enunciation. You got to roll it off the tongue. Going Yard! Exclamation point. That's how you say it, King Rascal. I got you, bro. Gunner, is that a photo variation, by the way? Oh, that looks different. Oh, hey, are these the Chevron cards on this Jacques Peterson? That's the Chevron cards, huh?
Yeah, Chevron.
The Chevron with Techron cars. Those are a big thing back in the day. Axios, would you believe I've never been to a gentleman's club out here in Vegas ever? Would you believe me if I said that? Yelich Red. I've went to 2. There's a Piazza on the refractor. That's pretty cool. I've been to 2 clubs. There's Gunner. I've been to 2 clubs. One was the Bank. I think it was at Mirage. And I went to Ortiz. I went to one more, and I don't remember. I went to one pool party at Liquid in Aria. Mookie. What's up, TZ? Gunner. I think I have one more case. I think I could do one more. I got to see if I have any more else in the store, though. Groshans on the red. Wladashik. On the green, on the red. Miggy on the chrome.
TZ, where you been at?
Wow, I almost thought that was like a super or something. I was like, oh, that's sick. Our next auto is Matt Swarmer. Swarmer Matt for the Cubbies. Red of Fisk. Acuna on the Velocity.
The kids, man. You gotta find a babysitter, TZ. Cards are way more important.
Oh, Bank was at Bellagio? Or the Vault? I don't remember. I haven't went to many. It was never my jam, to be honest with you. Like, if I was ever gonna waste money or blow money on something, like, I wanted it to be on things and experiences. Not to sound materialistic. Rizzo on the refractor. Is that numbered? It is not. What about you? Like, do you enjoy going like to clubs out with buddies? Red of Judge.
Me?
Yeah. Do you? I mean, like, do you enjoy that? Do you mind it, or would you rather spend money elsewhere?
I definitely would rather spend money on a cruise. Like, I'd rather
boat
spend,
cruise. Yep.
That's where I spend my bulk of my money. Like, I'll spend big lump sums of money on cruises. Like, there's nothing I'll spend more on than.
What has your favorite cruise been so far? Red of Quan.
Probably when we went to Spain, Italy, and France. That was like right before COVID hit.
That's sick.
Yeah, we went to Spain, Italy, France, Barcelona.
Axios to 75. It's Vladdy Jr. Vladdy Senior. Excuse me.
It was nice.
I've done quite a few cruises. I've never done anything out there. Freeman for the Braves.
Whenever my buddies try to invite me to the club, I'm pretty cheap.
Guardians. Shit. I said Braves.
I try to be cheap. I try to get on the guest list and try to get it free.
Of course. Why not?
Pre-game. I don't want to pay for drinks there.
I don't drink neither, so that's probably why I don't do those things. I said Braves. I meant to say Guardians. I really
Hama is a saint. Hama is a saint.
I am slightly. I actually am slightly.
Completely.
Not completely. Slightly. You should see me in traffic. The fuck you doing?
Let everybody over.
Oh, I'll let a couple guys over, but once you start doing dumb shit to me with my family in the car, it's over.
It's over.
It's over. Trout.
So you got the Outback. Take people out back.
Exactly. Stan Musial is playing pool. That's pretty sick. That's a sick card. Barry Larkins walking his dogs. That's pretty cool. That's a black. Oops.
Rascal, what do you drive? You can't be a bully on the road driving a Prius.
Oh, dude, like, I can't, dude. I can't stand people like that. I'm sorry. If you're one of those drivers, you can definitely feel attacked. It's like, I'm telling you now, like, when I got my family in the car, dude, all I'm thinking about is making it to the destination safely. Thomas.
Seriously.
Like, I don't care if I'm 5 minutes late. You know, I mean, I should have woke up earlier if that's the case, you know. Polar Pete. I will never put somebody else's lives on the line or...
What year, Rascal?
Serving for the Rockies. Rockies on the board. Jeter on the red.
I see you included lifted. Make sure you included that it's lifted.
A lifted 250. So
you got to hop in.
Power Stroke.
Diesel.
You better have a diesel. Anytime somebody says 250 or 350, I better hear diesel follow that.
Better be a diesel.
It's got to be a diesel.
He's got the flex fuel.
Thank you.
Yeah, 6.7.
Thank you. So please put an exhaust on. Please put a... Yes. Exhaust, so it sounds exactly like a jet plane. I'm happy with that. Vargas. Lindor to 99 on the chrome for the Mets. Vladdy going yard. He's going. Steele on the black. Oh, Vinny P. I miss Vinny P. Adley. Schwarber. No, once you said no, and once you said deleted, I knew what you meant. No cat. I don't know if I've seen your 97 Grand M. When I think of that, all I can think of, what does a Grand M have? 3.1 or 3.8? I don't remember. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Oldsmobile and Pontiacs. The 3.1 and 3.8. Assad on the red. (3-1). I mean, with gas prices nowadays, I'd take a Prius, you know. Now, if I was a single male, all right, where's Bratface? We need Bratfaces. Bratface, where you at? We need a female opinion here.
The new Priuses look nice. I don't know about the older models.
Verlander on the purple to 75. Now, I will say I used to drive when I was working for Toyota, I did drive a Prius. And the only thing I really liked about them, Madris.
The gas mileage.
Aside from that, it was pretty spacious. I give it that.
20 to 25 what? On the highway? No way you get in that city.
Diesel is about, that's about right on a diesel. Diesel sips, that's all right. But still, 20 to 25, that's pretty good. Like, that's more than my Outback. My Outback, even with my turbo, I still get shitty. Yeah, Verdugo.
My car averages 23 miles per gallon in the city.
Yeah, in the city, mine is probably like 18 to 20.
Yeah, you be flooring it, huh?
No, not at all.
It's an inline, isn't it?
Nope.
V6?
Yep. Boxer engine. I have a Porsche motor.
Yeah, inline 6. No.
It's a Boxer. It's flat.
Flat 6.
Oh, flat 4. Sorry, I have a flat 4. What am I talking about? Flat 6. Stupid ass.
Come on, dude. Come on. You confusing me.
McCarthy. Flat 4. Flat 4. But no, mine's isn't inline, though. So it's 2 and 2. Garrett Hill on the auto. Come on, we got to hit some bigger autos here. Schwarber on the red. He kept saying 6, and I was like, yeah, 6. And I'm over here forgetting I have a 2.5 STI motor in my car.
I got a naturally aspirated 3.3.
Toyota, it sounds like. 3.3 is usually a Toyota one.
No, sir. Hyundai.
3.3
liter V6.
I'm not a
naturally aspirated.
I'm not a Hyundai guy. Sorry. You're talking to the wrong guy right now. I am anti-Hyundai, anti-everything. Anti-Genesis, anti-Kia.
Wow.
Oh, I'm beyond anti.
Why? Did you want to get stolen from you?
Negative. Just everything about those cars are terrible.
What? Not mine. I have the Azura.
I don't care what you have. I hate him. Will Smith, purple. No offense. If it's your only ride of transportation or whatever, that's cool, but I still hate him.
Oh my God.
Doesn't matter to me.
So what
Capel.
You must have had a lemon.
No, I never did own one because I knew better.
What?
Yep.
Guys, he's judging a book by its cover.
Oh, 100%. If you drive a Hyundai, Kia, Daewoo, if you drive a Daewoo, if you drive a Chevrolet Aveo, Martinez, a Toyota Yaris, a Toyota Echo for that matter. If you drive any of those cars, I would honestly have a problem, yes. Now, even if it was free, I would still have a problem. Babe Ruth on the black, that's cool. Yeah, I'm Team Subi fan, man. I've been rocking Subis for 10 years. I did my S10. My first car was an 01 Chevy S10. I didn't like the turning radius on it. I went to a 1990 454 SS 1500 truck. Love that thing. 3-speed turbo 400. No overdrive. So literally you accelerate and you're like, vern, vern, vern. And you're just stuck in third gear the rest of the way. A scooter, Arnell. That's not bad. The scooter is not bad. Sunny gray on the red. I will. Trav, right after this, I got you. Trey Turner. I've worked in automotive my entire life, so you guys got to understand, I've seen pretty much every make and model. Singer. I've seen every classic problem under the sun. So like 3.3. So the reason why I said that, it was the older Toyotas are all 3.3s on the V6 before the 3.5 came out almost 10 years ago. They're infamous for, well, they're plenums and stuff. Just like any V6 is just terrible. Nolan Ryan Shea on the chrome.
Like not reliable or just no power?
Kirby, not reliable. Chris Bryant red, but then you had the 100,000. You had the 100,000 mile.
I got the Lambda.
guarantee.
I got the Lambda 2 engine. Have you heard of that one? Lambda.
What year is yours?
2014.
No,
That's the best year. That was the best year.
I would have to like look at what the. I like. Trust me, I hate Hyundais with a passion.
Trust me, when you see mine, you'll be like, I changed my mind.
No, negative.
I changed my mind.
I've seen guys pimp out Genesises and stuff, and I'm still never impressed. The 3.5 is it's a very reliable motor, but if you ever have to do a tune-up on it, good luck, because you're dropping the whole motor from the subframe from underneath, because you can't take out the intake plenum because the windshield's in the way. Like, like it's terrible. It's a terrible design. But I also understand that they want you to have to take it back to the dealership. TLX, yeah, that was supposed to be the Integras before the Integras made the comeback, because that was like the cross between TSX and RSX, right? Crawford, because those cars are only like 5 years old, the TLX or something like that. Or that generation, I would say. Alvarez on the Beam team. Black of Simeon Woods Richardson.
Believe it or not, I got 293 horsepower under the hood, front wheel drive only.
So what is it making at the wheel? So
293.
293 in the motor, so call it with your driver. Yeah, I'll call it 250. Tory Hunter. Call it like 250 at the wheel. That's respectable. My 4-cylinder with turbo is, I think, 280 or something like that.
At the wheel?
Motor horsepower.
Okay.
Biggio.
Yeah, 293 motor horsepower, and she only weighs 3,600 pounds.
Jack on the auto. I can't say his last name very good. No, that's good.
Pretty
that is
light.
definitely good. Adley.
0 to 60 in 6.1.
Yeah, 6 seconds is still respectable.
Thank you.
It is still respectable.
Not a race car, but...
Double posi traction on the 74. Yeah, they have the 3.5 in the Camrys. I do know that.
Rascal, 250 is what I'm put into the ground. 293 is what's in the engine, all right? So 250 is an estimate.
That's my 40. I don't even want to know what my 40-yard dash time is. I wish I could dash 40 yards in 6 seconds. I wasn't blessed with God-given speed. I will say that from a very young age, unfortunately. Probably around there, Darb. Something. Actually, I think a little less. Maybe like 40s. I would guess.
Believe it or not, I can beat a base model Charger and Challenger.
But it depends what they have under the hood. Because
No, base model. Base model. Just all
base
stock.
model is 2.4 or 3.1 or
3.6.
Yeah, 3.6.
Yeah. But
Judge.
because they're heavier than my car. Yeah, they're heavy.
I'm pretty sure they have 2.4s in them too, right? Piazza on the block.
Hey, Rascal, man, you know what, man? I'm probably leaving you. That heavy diesel truck, man.
Diesel's got some...
All torque, no power. Just straight torque.
Straight torque. You want straight torque, you need a big block. You need a 454 big block if you want some real torque. Those things are
All
fun.
you can do is pull, Rascal. All you doing is towing.
Chuck Robinson, rookie auto. Man, our autos have been horrendous so far, guys. We got to have some kind of bigger hit in here.
We got one numbered auto.
Showtime. Yeah, but it's just like we're not hitting the peoples. Listen, I've worked on cars my entire life. Okay, I can honestly say this straight up. If the motor doesn't have at least like if we're talking respectable, if the motor doesn't have at least about, let's say, 325, 350, it kind of doesn't feel like power. No, I'm serious. Like if you're trying to feel low end torque, if you're trying to feel the poo throughout the RPM band, if you're not pushing at least 325, 350, you don't feel it. And
you hurting my feelings.
No, I'm serious. Dude, I'm serious. Somebody out there that knows anything about power, please tell me.
No, you're right.
Please. I mean, I'm saying respectable. I'm not even saying like something that's going to pull your G's behind you. You know?
Oh, not even respectable.
No, because like STI, think of it this way. STI is all-wheel drive.
Right.
Right? All-wheel drive, 305 horses on a STI. But the difference is it's four-wheel drive, so you feel it.
Yeah.
But if it's a two-wheel drive, rear-wheel vehicle, you got to be pushing at least like 350-ish. At least. 325, 350 minimum. To even feel that sensation. Once you start pushing like 375, 400, that's obvious. But Will Clark.
Right.
But I'm trying to be respectable on it.
Top speed, no governor, 148.
I don't even think I've hit like 100 ever in my life.
No, I haven't.
Throwback.
I haven't gone that fast either, but at least that's just what it says. That's what the internet says. Internet says I can hit 148 with the governor.
STI has been discontinued is a beyond tragedy. Don't even talk to me about that. No, I always wanted an STI-R now. I never pulled the trigger on it. Yeah, say like a supercharged Cobra 400 horsepower. Super respectable, obviously. But, you got guys that build engines that can make 450 pretty quick.
Hey, Bardamo, that's pretty slow. 0 to 60 in 13.3 seconds. Sheesh.
Sounds like a farm truck, Bardamo.
That's pretty slow.
A farm truck.
What?
Warner.
Yeah, right. What does your wife drive, Rascal? No way.
It depends on how long of a it depends on how long, because the Suburban's going to take a little bit of time to get up to speed. Yes, I know the green is SSP. I know that's a throwback, Darby. Thank you. It's going to take a little while, but yeah, I mean, I ain't going to lie. Those new Tahoes and stuff, they got some...
She's not keeping up. My car is too light, Rascal. She's probably got an extra 1,000 pounds. And barely any more horsepower. She's not keeping up.
Honda Ridgeline. Let's see. Azera, 0 to 60, 293. See, that actually might be slightly respectable, to be honest with you.
I mean...
Is yours is all-wheel drive?
Only front wheel.
Okay, it's only front wheel. Okay. So all-wheel, I might have given it to you. But I love all-wheel drive. Like, straight up. I love it. Geo Hall to 199. Auto check. On the purple to 75. Mike Macy. It's our next auto for the Kansas City Royals. Scuba on the red. This is actually an interesting car conversation. Thanks, Alex.
Right.
You actually know a little bit about cars. How do you know much about cars? I'm curious. Are you interested in cars? Are you a hobbyist?
It's funny. Honestly, I only got into cars because of the Azura. Because I was just, when I was trying to find a new car, I was like,
Tatis. Oh, so you started researching cars.
Yeah, and then I just started researching a lot about my cars, and then what cars were like, close to mine in like speed, and what cars I could outrun, stuff like that. Not like I'm gonna be doing anything, but just compare it to like the standard police pursuit vehicle. Just seeing like could my car possibly outrun police? I'm not saying I'm doing anything crimes, but they got some pretty fast cars now. Police cars are I feel like if the standard is like if it's not faster than a police car, it's not really fast.
First of all, police cars have different builds, a lot of them, and if they're personal vehicles, usually they'll mod it. Usually they'll mod, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. I love Tacomas. Yeah, I'm a Tacoma guy, but ever since they redid the Tacomas in 16, I don't like the Tacomas. If you ever driven a Tacoma 2016 or beyond, the cab feels very small.
Is there it's Rascal. You spelled it wrong. It's Azera. Azura.
Cavalli on the blue.
Hyundai Azura. They discontinued them in 2017 because they're too precious for the world.
Stour. AKA they didn't sell enough units because it's a fucking Hyundai. Thank you. Good night. Cross Sean's again. I'm just playing. Dylan Cease.
No, that's the case.
Dude, no offense. I hate Hyundais and stuff. Like, it ain't. I've said this to customers for like the last 15 years. You ain't nobody different. Trust me.
I hear it. Oh, good. I hear it.
But at the same time, I will say this though. For the price point and the value that you get out of a Hyundai, there is some value.
Thank you.
As much as I bitch and moan about it.
Especially getting a lightly used one. Oh yeah, you're getting a steal.
With their 100,000-mile warranty on their motors that actually most times they actually honor, which is pretty cool, if I'm being objective. Start buying Staples cards. Is the Prelude making a comeback or no? Diesels are good until you got to replace friggin' fuel injectors. That thing's a bitch and a half. We didn't ever do the diesel. We never did do diesel fuel injectors, although I had a mechanic who could. Oh man, I had this one customer. He owned a pool business, here in Vegas, and bro, like, I had to get very creative with repairing his car. That's all I can say. I'll leave it at that. We had to do things I wasn't even supposed to be doing as a general manager for Firestone, because we're in the business to kind of like turn and burn almost. Oil changes get you in and out, flushes, quick brakes, quick suspension, quick alignments. That was always the business of like how Firestone, Jiffy Lubes. That's pretty much the business, right? Mm-hmm. For this dude though, like this dude literally like he would no. This guy like straight up, nicest dude ever. Doesn't matter the price. Do not fucking call him. Whatever needs to be done. Don't buy the cheap Chinese shit. He wants the OEM shit. Doesn't want cheap shit on his car.
Yeah,
so I would be buying, instead of buying aftermarket alternators, per se, like obviously it was a Ford, but instead of buying like a Denso alternator, instead of buying the Napa brand or the O'Reilly brand, the Ultras and stuff, Yoshida, we'd be buying Motorcraft. Which sometimes they're available at aftermarket parts houses. Most times not, but sometimes yes.
Takes longer to ship
though. No. Over here they're very good. Oh. They have a lot of it in stock. But from a $300, $500 alternator, he's now giving me $1,400. 3X.
But it should last.
But doesn't care. Same warranties.
Should last longer though.
2 years, 24,000 on electrical. Ashcraft. That's like that's like all I know. But like this guy did not give a shit. But the only thing I couldn't do one time is his wife put in gas in his car. Oh, that was the worst. He called me up at like 5:30 in the morning on my cell phone. It was terrible. I had to wake up early, jet it to the freaking building, just so he could drop off his car. That case was really bad. Sorry, guys. That case was really terrible. No, I mean, there's certain things I do by store brand. Like, for example, Toyota, right? I'll order Denso parts. The same shit. Denso makes Toyota parts. Just like you guys don't know, Interstate makes freaking Toyota batteries, but nobody knows that. Most people know that, you know? Toyota OEM True Start batteries are made by Interstate, as are many batteries, right? It's the same shit. Aftermarket Denso, Napa carries it, the O2 sensors, the spark plugs, alternators, starters, all like that. That's the same OEM equipment that comes out on Toyotas, Lexuses, like that. So it's like, honestly, NGK sometimes on like plugs and stuff like that. Like, I just buy the aftermarket stuff and just cross-reference the OEM part number. Good enough. Oh, yeah. Unless the car is old. If I was driving a Hyundai Azera, I'd probably be buying off-branded shit from Amazon too. Right, Darman? If we was driving that kind of crap, we wouldn't even care.
Only the best for my baby. Only the best.
Let that fucker sit on the side of the road. Who gives a shit? I'm just playing.
Oh, it's all great.
That one wasn't the best. 100% Axios. 100%. They are really, really, really good. And that was Fouquet Stadium Club number 3. Thanks, guys.